Hello children, very good morning to you all. Today we are going to see the continuation of lesson 3, social networking. Social networking is used in various fields. Here are some examples. Teachers use it to keep in touch with the students for clearing their doubts. Companies use it to create web pages for their products, post information about their product and get feedback from the customers. Doctors, how they use it? They use it to keep their patient updated about their health issues. In government officials, they use it to communicate with the citizens. Then we are going to see mind maps of SNS. What is meant by the word mind maps? I hope you have learned in your lower classes. Mind map is nothing but they are the visual representation of information regarding any particular topic. So social networking websites, they allow us to search. What are the things we can search with that is frequently asked questions, email, name, school or any keywords or anything we can search of our own interest using SNS. Then we are going to see about the networking features. It also provides us to allow us to send messages, create a group, any games or videos, books, etc. They also allow us to have our own profile in that. With that profile, we can edit our own profile, we can have our own customized profile, we can post a comment, we can make friends, we can also create our own blog or channel. They also use the security features also. So this is the mind map of using SNS. Then we are going to see the pros of using SNS. What is meant by the word pros? Pros is nothing but the benefits we are getting because of using this social networking service. First one is instant communication. What do you mean by the word instant communication is in previous days the communication was through letters and information took much time to reach out. But now it is very easy. We can send instantly messages in real time. So if you send message here and some other person irrespective of their location, they can receive their message immediately. So it's very helpful for instant communication. Then collaboration. It allows the users to collaborate and participate in team activities very easily. So we can all join one group and we can discuss about a particular topic or anything using this SNS. Then networking with people. It also allows us to network with our friends and family. We can do video call with our friends, family members, wherever they are, we can contact them easily. Then we can make new friends. We can also make new friends using this SNS. Using professional websites, we can get contact of professionals also. Then we are going to see the next create expression. Users with a flair for writing can express their ideas and generate content on blogging. So we have learned about blogging. So we can generate content on blogging and can gather information from it. Educational discussion platform. It is a powerful tool for online education. It provides connection between the teachers and the students to discuss the educational topics like how we are doing in our school. Just we are teaching through this SNS and we are clearing the doubts also. So like that, education SNS is very useful. Then we can get access about any information. We can search any particular topic and we can get information regarding it. So for easily we can access information regarding any topic. Suppose whatever you want to know, you can just go search about it and you can get the information about it. Then it's a great tool for online marketing. So companies now they are doing building awareness to buy products online. So they gives us new launches. We can get feedback from our customers and we can promote our business using this online marketing. Then we are going to see about what are the cons of using SNS. Cons means what are the problems or issues we are facing while using social networking service. So we become addictive when using social networking service. Just we can send messages instantly. We spend more time on chatting. So this is then we can become addictive while using this. You will play games, will be chatting with someone and will be continuously will be sitting in front of a mobile or a computer and will be wasting our time. Lack of face-to-face content. So with so much of time being spent in the computer, like chatting, sending emails, uploading any media, posting a comment, then there will be very little interaction that we can make with our friends. We won't go and see them and speak. Instead, we will chat them using any of this SNS. Then security. We can use our own profile, but there will be some misrepresenting and some case of bullying also may happen, and some security issues like any abuse or duping of individuals also takes place, and lack of content monitoring. So we are responsible for what we are posting in our social websites. So our content should be very careful, and we should strictly monitor. So if we not do that, any harmful may happen to our SNS. Then how SNS and education are related. So as I already told you, SNS for education is now termed as educational networking. So with various softwares we can do that. Example is Global Classroom, Next Gurukul and Delicious. Now it allows us students to exchange ideas and share contents. Teachers can also contact their students, exchange their ideas and share their contents. Okay. Then we are going to see privacy and security settings. So how we can access a profile. These are the privacy and security settings. So that is access, privacy and profile view. We can decide whom we can send message to us, whom can view our data, and we can restrict access to a particular person who we don't want to view our profile. For example, if we have when using in Facebook, you can, or even WhatsApp, you can decide who can see our messages in groups and who can view our data, everything. And what are the privacy things? You can control that who can see our content, who can post in our timeline, everything that it also allows us to do. Then what is the profile view, and how we can decide how our profile is visible, and we can decide to whom can view our profile. Next we are going to see about the internet safety rules. What are the internet safety rules is Smart Plus. S means we have to be keep safe. Keep safe means not with our personal informations. We should be very careful while we are including our house address, phone number, photos, password, etc. We should be very careful. We should not post everything in the SNS. Do not meet we should meet online friends. You should meet online friends and make video calls only with the presence of the adult family member. Example, with your father, mother. If everyone is there, then you can do online video calling. Do not accept any emails or messages from people who you don't know. They can hack your computer. So don't do that. Do not accept from unknown persons. Check for reliability. Always check whether the information, suppose for example you are searching a particular topic, and don't always believe whatever comes in the net is true. So just we have to check whether it's reliable or not. You can refer a book, you can ask your teacher, you can ask your parents whether it is correct or not. Don't trust any SNS simply. Just you have to check for whether it is reliable or not. Then always tell your teacher or your family member if you face any uncomfortableness while using SNS. And then then we can see what is meant by the word plus. Plus means P denotes be polite. We should always be cautious while posting our commands on internet. So our command should be in a proper manner. We should not use any harmful words while posting our comment. So think before you link. Think before you link means we have to be careful while accepting our friends online. We should be cautious. We should accept only known friends. We should not chat or talk or accept any unknown members using SNS. And you means you are responsible. We are responsible for what we are posting online. So we should be careful while posting anything regarding anything, or usually when you comment on anybody's ideas or any particular topic in SNS, we should be very careful while posting our comment. The comment should not be very harmful. And then share selectively. Share selectively means always share your profile or photos or anything only to your friends, or that is mean known family members or anybody whom you know. Don't use any public option while sharing any photos or any files and media. So thank you children, and here learn all the topics which we taught today. Draw the mind map of SNS and write the pros and cons of using SNS and send it to me. Learn and write thoroughly. Thank you students.